will also be soft. Back on the nation at 5 with the latest coming in from Goa, where it's a massive setback because it's Goa gone for the Congress party with 8 of its 11 MLAs saying we don't want to talk about Bharat Jodo, we are more interested in Congress Chhodo. This is not just the leader of the opposition, Digambar Kamath, Michael Lobo, but also former Chief Minister Digambar Kamath, who have now joined with the BJP. 6 others, along with Digambar Kamath and Michael Lobo, deciding that the time with the Congress party is over as far as Goa is concerned. And for them, in the 40-member Assembly of Goa, Congress earlier had 11 MLAs, but now they're left with just 3. And while joining the BJP, Michael Lobo and Digambar Kamath attacked the Congress party's Bharat Jodo Yatra and said that the party should first start with Congress Jodo Abhiyan, because what is happening within the party is that everybody wants to leave it, wants to get out. The rebel leaders also said that they want to work towards development of the nation, and that's why they have decided to join the BJP. Well, but it's not just what has happened in Goa. Congress Chhodo is also manifesting in Assam with Kamrul Islam Choudhury, a young leader who's been part of the NSUI and also involved with the Pradesh Congress Committee and also with the General Secretary as far as the state of Assam is concerned. He has also decided to call quits. Kamrul Islam Choudhury now joins us live at this point. Kamrul ji, namaste. Thank you for joining us, and let me first ask you, कि राहुल गांधी तो भारत जोड़ो की बात कर रहे हैं. He is saying and Congress is claiming he is going to travel across the country. और आपने कांग्रेस ही छोड़ दिया.
I think you remember during the last presidential election, Assam topped in the political corruption in India. Yeah. 25, according to the media reports, I think more than 25 MLAs or 25 cross-voted against the party's stand. And to the surprise, even the PCC president himself declared that those who voted against party's wish were gaddars and some are kulangars, and he said that there should be lie detector test. He again said that I am talking with the High Command, I am going with the list, I am giving the list to the High Command. But the irony is that there is no action. And another going to the fact is that, you see, after returning from the Bharat Jodo program at the starting point from Kanyakumari, PCC president posted a photo in Facebook in which only 4% were with him. 2 responsible member of parliament and 2 MLAs, elected MLAs from Assam. In that photo, the working president of Assam PCC, who is also an ex-MLA, he said, I have about this and I will put it in a appropriate platform. So you see the condition, even PCC president can't post a photo with a colleague. So why is this happening? The reason is that, you see, somewhere down the line, the organizational framework has breakdown in Assam, and the failure of Delhi to look after as a high command. You see, you just can't say that it is high command. Yes, definitely it's high command, and you have to take the actions. You have to make the remedy. If you don't do anything and sitting out there Delhi and just sending the notifications in the WhatsApp and just sending the down the line the WhatsApp messages, do this program, do that, does not make sense, because the political system in India has changed during last 10 years. You have to admit it. The things are now serious. You can't be casual. The casual attitude can't go now down. And moreover, in Northeast, you know, the present CM, how he is doing the things.
Correct.
If you like him, if you dislike him, that is different thing. But he is working hard. Even his enemy has also accepted it.
True, but there's also an interesting development. You decide to leave the Congress around the same time, all the way across the country. In Goa, 8 MLAs have decided to leave the Congress. So is this a trend which you are seeing? Ghulam Nabi Azad steps away not so long ago. So while there is this Congress Chhodo kind of a atmosphere, the leadership is saying Bharat Jodo. So does it not matter to them, or do they not, or is there total discord?
Meghalaya is a neighboring state of Assam. Since last 50 years, most of the times Congress ruled there. And now BJP government is there. Mukul Sangma went to TMC.
Yes.
On myself, I went to Delhi. I met Meghalaya in charge, AICC. I told him, gentlemen, that you see, there is a position. Sarkar banana to dur ki baat. Will not be in the principal position in the next election. So please take the thing seriously. And I am telling responsibly, even few MLAs with the government, they were, some point of time, they were discomforted with this government. They wanted to talk with the leadership. They said that if there is something we want to talk, I tell him that guy. He said this is this. Meghalaya elections are just 6 months or 7 months, I think.
Correct.
I think
Early 2023.
Next year.
Yeah.
No AICC functionary has spent more than 2 days in Meghalaya in last 3-4 years. You will be amazed to know. And the height of that, when I was talking to some senior, because you see, it's a neighboring state. अगर हम वहाँ पे प्रिंसिपल, I know we will not form the government, लेकिन हमें तो कम से कम TMC से ज्यादा वोट लाना पड़ेगा. We should, नहीं तो इसका इम्पैक्ट असम में भी पड़ेगा, because we are doing politics seriously. तो 3-4 पर्सन से मेरे बात, even with two AICC secretary, general secretaries I talked, even to a person who is very responsible in the organization, I don't just want to name him. बातचीत चल रहा था. 1-2 दिन बाद he called me up and he says, Kamrul, please you inquire, do we have a working president in Meghalaya or not? I was just shocked.
Baapre.
AICC don't have the record if there is a working president. When I inquire, I got to know something fishy, that the persons who went away from Congress, they are now doing all the things, and then they are not allowing that Congress ka kuch wahan pe ho. The attachment with the organization of Northeast with the Delhi, when there was government in the Northeastern state, and now it has been changed to huge extent.
So you're saying that it has changed a lot. Sarkar thi tab connection tha, sarkar nahi hai to koi connection nahi hai. I'm quite stumped when you say that a senior functionary at the general secretary president level at the center did not know who the working president of Meghalaya is, or if there is a working president or not. So if that's the disconnect, then it's worrying. But Kamrul, I need to ask you this. The top leadership, Rahul Gandhi, Priyanka Vadra, they say जो डर गए वो कांग्रेस छोड़ के चले गए, जो नहीं डरे वही रुके हुए हैं. तो आप भी क्या डर गए?
I have been associated with Congress for more than 15 years. एक बंदा का जो 20 साल से, I am talking particularly about me, 20 साल से 36 साल, almost these years as a person for to make his career. कोई नौकरी करे, कोई business करे, anything. So we have given the precious time of our life to this party, and seriously we have done. तो 15 साल 16 साल देने के बाद जब पार्टी का लीडरशिप सीरियस नहीं है, you are knowing that they are not serious, इतना कुछ होने के बाद भी अगर knowingly उसका बाद भी अगर कोई, अगर वो चाहते हैं कि नहीं आपको रहना ही पड़ेगा, then at least I am not that kind of guy. I am sorry. क्योंकि भैया ना मेरा घर में कोई एमएलए था, ना कोई कांग्रेस का मेंबर था, ना मेरा पिताजी सीएम था, ना मेरा पिताजी कोई मंत्री था. I have been attached with Congress ideology with my own intentions, and I worked for this party. Not our Congress party has given me very much. I have been National Secretary of NSA, I was youth Congress president. But भैया, I have also given to the party. The things are mutual. आप अगर सोच लोगे कि नहीं भैया कुछ हो नहीं हो, आपको यहाँ पे रहना ही है, then I am sorry. क्योंकि भैया, I have given my precious time. They are leaders. They were born in a very high class family. उनका बात अलग है. अगर कुछ भी नहीं होता, they will be there. That's their difference. लेकिन हमारे जैसे मिडिल क्लास के लोग जो इस पार्टी को जान से अपना तन मन धन सब कुछ दिया है. We have given blood and sweat to this party. और we are not doing NGOs. Political party कोई बंदा क्यों करता है? Definitely someone must have political ambitions.
Ambitions, correct.
यहाँ पे छुपाने का कोई बात नहीं है. तो अगर आप समझ रहे हैं कि नहीं, यू हैव टू सेक्रीफाइस एवरीथिंग, कुछ हो नहीं हो आपको यहाँ पे रहना ही है, देन एंड आप, आई एम सॉरी, यू सी द भारत जोड़ो यात्रा, आप अगर उसका रूट देखेंगे, आई डोंट नो हु हैज मेड देयर, यू सी मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम दे आर स्पेंडिंग इन डाउन द लाइन साउथ इंडिया, केरला, तमिलनाडु एंड टू सम पार्ट ऑफ कर्नाटक. जहां पे बीजेपी से लड़ाई है ही नहीं, except few assemblies, it's CPM, Congress, DMK, AIDMK, all these things. तो आप नेक्स्ट आपको तो सोचना पड़ेगा पार्टी के लिए, आप अगर कुछ करना चाहे. अभी नेक्स्ट इलेक्शन है गुजरात में. इफ यू रियली वांट बीजेपी को आप हटाना चाहते हैं, देन यू शुड हैव गिवन सम डेज देयर. अब यूपी जहां पे हाईएस्ट नंबर ऑफ एमपीज, यू जस्ट टच बुलेटपुर एंड यू लेफ्ट इट. तो आप हाइपोथेटिकली बोलेंगे कि नहीं हमें बीजेपी को हटाना है, बीजेपी को हटाना, भैया यू हैव टू डू द वर्क.
Correct. You have to prove it. You have to show the seriousness, and there is no organizational structure, and there is no focus on in that direction. Is what Kamrul Islam Choudhury is saying. Kamrul, wish you all the very, very best in your endeavors. We'll know which party you are joining very, very soon. But thank you for speaking so candidly and openly here on CNN News 18 on the Nation at 5. Dilip Cherianji has been very patiently listening. Dilip ji, you have seen the rise of the Congress, and now you're also seeing the fall, and many people turning around and also perhaps saying we've got no future in this party and moving away. So be it a 36-year-old Kamrul Islam Choudhury or a 70-plus in septuagenarian in Ghulam Nabi Azad.
Yeah, I think that there is no doubt that this is the great exodus, and one has to recognize that as an organization, the Congress has deteriorated so quickly and so substantially that there is no doubt that a lot of people are unhappy, unsatisfied, and are leaving in large numbers to register their protest at the way they are treated. And this is not shall I say, part of Congress build-up. See, it's a different thing to build up a momentum by walking, and which is a good thing. But I think that you need to recognize that everything needs to be done simultaneously when you are in this situation.
But Dilip ji, a lot of people, look at what Kamrul Islam Choudhury also said. He said, yes, should you be walking in the states where the Congress is weakened, or should you go where it's the last remaining bastions of the Congress party and there is BJP not there at all? Where should you be spending time? This is not a question that only he is asking. Everybody else is asking. If you're so serious and you're using Bharat Jodo as a hook to try and bring back the Congress cadre and energize it, then you should be doing it where you don't have favor right now. You don't find favor right now.
I agree with you, Anand. And in fact, I think this theory that we are walking for one purpose and reconstituting the party is a different objective, I think that doesn't work. You have to work on everything simultaneously. Unless, of course, the idea is that you elect a new president and then let that president do the organizational work while Rahul Gandhi sustains his love jihad right across the country. That, to my mind, that kind of distinction is difficult in terms of image creation of what the Congress is expected to be.
Dilip ji, we need to speak more at length on this, but on a later date at an opportune time. I look forward to having a candid conversation. But thank you for making the time and speaking with us at short notice. Thank you very much. We're going to take a very, very short break here on The Nation at 5. Stay with us. The latest on the Jacqueline Fernandez questioning, the details of what was asked, and will she be questioned again? We tell you all when we come back.